Index, index, index! It's about time, isn't it?
Before getting to the Easter egg, here's my suggested loadout, which is having Aether Shroud with the following augments, and the ASG with these attachments. Easy enough. For step 1, we're just opening up the map to the Subterranean Temple to interact with the pedestal to hear a bit from Archibald. Secondly, we're going to have to go to round 8 and kill the Mimic to obtain the monocle. And now with that acquired, we're going to go to the tombs and we're going to destroy these purple lamps in this room until it appears at this one right here. And with that, we're going to be shooting these symbols right here in the order that I do. With all 8 shot, now it's time for the lockdown, which is pretty easy. And once you're done with it, this is our first part to pick up for the Ice Staff. And simple enough, just like that step we did, we're going to go to another area, which is the Neolithic Catacombs, and do the exact same thing with the purple lamps. And this is the one we're looking for right here, so we can do the next step of shooting symbols. And with all 10 shot, it's time for another lockdown, which is about the same difficulty as the last. And once you finish it, pick up your second part for the Ice Staff and then head to the Dark Aether. Go up to the monolith in the middle and interact right here. And once it's activated, we have a bit of a harder lockdown because we are defending the staff, but I know you got it. Once it's completed, congratulations, you've received the staff, but it's time to get to work. With the staff, freeze 3 purple lamps around the map within 10 seconds, and if you do fail, be sure to break the ones that you shot with the gun to respawn them again. With that done, we're going to be heading back to the Dark Aether Nexus to shoot 3 purple symbols on floating rocks, which is going to lower them. And you're going to have to get up close to your screen if you have to, and just memorize or take a picture of these symbols for the next step. And once we shot all 3 symbols, one of the portals will close and we'll have to go to the other side of it in the overworld. Here's the other side of it, and we're going to have to shoot those 3 symbols that we memorized or took a photo of. And here comes the fun part. This is a bit of an easy step if you follow it right. You have 2 steps. One is surviving, and the other is to make sure you and all your teammates follow this orb. Now that the orb has come back to the monolith, it's time to upgrade your Ice Staff. We're going to be using the revive shot on the Vermin statue's crystal right here, and make sure to interact with it to pick it up. With that, we're going to come to the vermin statue in the dig site, and we're going to start a lockdown where you're just going to kill a bunch of vermin. My recommendation is to use the ice staff the whole time, and you don't have to look at your screen. And then after the lockdown, interact with the statue again to pick up the dark energy. You will need to place it back at the vermin statue that we shot earlier with the revive shot. And don't forget, you can only be hit 3 times while holding the dark energy, and go to one of the 3 portals not near the trial. Now on to the second trial. Let's shoot the pest statue's crystal with the revive shot and interact with it to pick it up. Next, interact with the pest statue to start a lockdown. A little different from the first trial, but we're going to be killing parasites and picking up the purple orbs they drop and bringing them to the statue one by one. After the lockdown, this will be our second time picking up dark energy to bring to the statue we shot with the revive shot, which is the pest in this case. Don't forget, you can only be hit 3 times and go to one of the 3 portals not near the trial. Now it's time for the third trial, so let's shoot the Doppelghast statue crystal with a revive shot and interact with it to pick it up. In the ossuary, interact with the Doppelghast statue to start the lockdown. For this trial, all we have to do is kill Doppelghast, and I'd highly recommend using the ice staff the whole time. After the lockdown, we're doing the same thing as before and taking the dark energy back to the Doppelghast statue in the dark ether. And remember, not to get hit 3 times and go to one of the 3 open portals not near the trial. And finally, use your revive shot on the amalgam statue crystal and interact with it to pick it up. Now head to the subterranean temple and interact with the amalgam statue to start the lockdown. For this trial, you're going to have to kill an elite amalgam, and I'd highly recommend using your ASG for this one. After killing him, we're going to be picking up the final dark energy and bringing it back to the amalgam statue. And I'm sure by now you know not to get hit 3 times and go into a portal not near the trial. Before we go to the boss fight, if you shoot both these waterfalls with the ice staff or a gun with cryo freeze, you will get a legendary Aether tool on round 21+. Since all 4 statues are complete, interact with the pedestal below where the giant laser is pointing to open the bridge. Cross it and interact with the Sentinel artifact to start the boss fight. For the first phase, it's pretty simple. The artifact will shoot a red laser out that can damage you, and it will move up and come back down. The next time it goes back up, it will shoot a purple laser into one of the statues of the enemy types. During this, everyone needs to shoot the artifact and deal enough damage and chunk its health, and repeat that until you've entered the second phase. So you could literally copy us and just keep using your ice staff over and over so the zombies can't even touch you during this phase. As you can see in the video, me and my friend are ducking right below the artifact, we are not getting damaged, and this is something that the devs might have overlooked, or they threw us a bone. After each time you chunk its health, a max ammo will spawn on the middle pedestal. It doesn't last forever, so make sure to grab it. Something that's probably good to mention is every time you chunk its health, it will add another artifact to the fight, shooting out an additional laser. But if you're doing the strategy that me and my friend did, it won't even affect you.
Max ammo. Max ammo.
Also, you can shoot multiple artifacts at once and chunk its health multiple times in an interaction to skip additional interactions. For the second phase, the Sentinel artifact will become attached to a zombie. Kill the zombie and the artifact will become detached for you to shoot before it flies back to the pedestal. Next up, we're going to do the same exact thing as before, but this time it's going to be a Doppelghast. I wanted to add that the artifact enemies do deal extra damage, so make sure you use Aether Trial to be hidden while killing them. For the third time, we're going to be doing the Mimic, and you know what to do. And finally, it will be attached to the Amalgam. Kill it and destroy the artifact to enter the third phase. For the final phase, the Sentinel artifact will fire a beam at a single Sentinel artifact, which will be up on a wall. Shoot it until it's destroyed. that's the entire tomb Easter egg. Good luck on completing it, and I know you can do it. Here's the calling card you're going to receive upon completing. I just want to thank y'all so much for watching this video, and me and my friend Smug have been working so hard on this content. We're going to be bringing out every Easter egg guide to every COD zombie map. Also, look at that brand new Ice Staff skin you received for the Easter egg. Thank y'all so much again, and have a great one.
I want to wish you peace and good luck.